Hi everyone, Brianna here. Grab a seat and let's talk about something that probably keeps you up at night. Your reputation. If you are a CXO or a founder of a major seafood brand in Europe, you've spent years, maybe decades building trust. You've invested millions into your private label. You've designed the perfect packaging, you've hired the best designers, and you've promised your catering and retail clients a premium experience. But here is the scary part. Once the container leaves Vietnam and arrives at the professional kitchen in Paris or Lyon, your brand is no longer in your hands. It's in the hands of the chef. And the chef doesn't care about your marketing budget. They care about what's in the frying pan. Today, I want to talk about the volume trap and why your current sourcing strategy might be a ticking time bomb for your brand's reputation. The first thing in here is the volume trap, why big factories run. When you're a big brand, the logical move is to go to massive factory. You want the volume and you want the lowest possible price. It makes sense on the spreadsheet. But let's look at the reality of massive industrial factory. The KPIs are built on the speed and quantity. They are pushing out dozens of containers every week. In the environment, your brand is the batch 402. When a worker is peeling 50 kilograms of shrimp an hour, do you really think they are tracking if every single piece is exactly 25 grams? In a mass production line, close enough becomes the standard. If a shrimp is 23 grams instead of 25, or if the breading is a bit too thick, the supervisors often look at the other ways to hit their daily shipping targets. To a factory, it's just a 2-gram difference, but to your brand, it's a disaster caused by inconsistency. Think about your client, the executive chef at a high-end catering company. They can calculate their food costs down to the cent. If they open your bars of premium novelty and find that 5 pieces are shorter than the others, or that the weight varies from box to box, they don't call the factory in Vietnam. They don't even know the factory's name. They blame you. They call your distributor and say this brand is inconsistent, don't send it to me again. And in one afternoon, years of your branding and marketing work are flushed out to the drain because the mass production line was chasing a volume KPI. This is a silent brand killer. You won't see it in your quarterly reports immediately, but you will see it when your biggest clients start quietly switching to your competitors. This is why I have been advocating for a different model. The boutique OEM, original equipment manufacturer. At my family's factory, we don't try to be the biggest in Vietnam. We don't want to be a volume monster. Instead, we position ourselves as a specialized lean partner, essentially a guard dog for your brand. Because we are a family-run operation, our control is frankly a bit extreme. We don't have thousands of workers. We have a focused team where every supervisor knows exactly whose brand they are handling today. If you ask for a 25-gram shrimp, we deliver exactly 25 grams, not 23, not somewhere around 25. We treat your space like a legal contract, not a suggestion. We prioritize precision over volume. Because we know that for you, consistency is the only way to stay on that chef's menu. I know what the purchasing directors are thinking. But the big factories are 5 cents cheaper per kilo. I invite you to look at the true cost. What is the cost of a zero-rated container? What is the cost of losing 5 years contract with a major hotel chain because of one bad batch? What is the cost of your sales team spending on their time apologizing for quality issues instead of finding new customers? When you work with a boutique OEM, you might pay a few cents more upfront, but you aren't buying insurance. You are ensuring that every time a chef opens your box, they see exactly what you promised them. That consistency is what builds a moat around your business. At the end of the day, you have a choice. You can keep playing the volume game and hope that the volume monsters don't mess up your next batch. Or you can partner with someone who treats your brand with the same respect that you do. I'm Brianna from My Family Factory. Forget the paper specs. Real quality is proven in the frying pan. If you are tired of inconsistent products, then send me your address. I will send samples straight to your R&D team. Or come to Vietnam and see our production for yourself. It's your call. Thanks for listening, and let's keep your brand's reputation safe.